don't think Nilia Yemi I'm ever going to understand the silhouette challenge, especially if you decide not to wear anything. Where some question I have for our parents right now is that how often do you follow your kids on social media? How often do you make comments on something that they posted so that they know that you're actually there? Don't expose your body is a temple for God. They want to pierce their hairs, let them pierce it. If you don't let them, they will do it behind your back. My parents withdraw. They had to. Because I think they realized that, no, I won't get you. Hello, beautiful people. How are you? How are you guys doing? Yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. If you're new to my channel, my name is Sifia Oliwa Adeyemo, popularly known as Ifi, or whatever you want to call me. You can call me anything to do with love. So I was getting ready today and I was like, okay, let me just do a rant before I shoot my video for the day. I just want to share something with you guys. And I need somebody, if you know a parent, if you know a youth, if you know somebody that knows someone, or aunties and uncles that you know, that knows someone that is a youth, or that knows a parent that have a youth one way or another. When I'm saying youth, I'm talking about teenagers. I'm not even talking about young adults. Young adults can also be involved, but I'm talking about teenagers, aunties, brothers, uncles. We need to talk. So you guys know that I'm not that active on social media, even though some people will beg to differ. Like some of my friends will say, no, maybe you are active one way or another, but I don't think I am active on Instagram compared to other people. Like I'll post on Sundays because I know that you guys are expecting my posts on Sundays, but no, I would not be posting like regularly. I wish I can do that, but it's not me. However, I am active on TikTok. And when I say active, I'm active to the extent that I feel like that's being active because I try to post every day if I can on TikTok, something to do with the words of the day or whatever, or something that I read in the Bible that I feel like I can share with the world. It's very funny. People have been saying I talk really fast, and I said to myself that this will allow me, the aligner that I have in will allow me to actually talk slow. I don't know if that's working. Anyway, I'm not going to diverge. Being on TikTok, my eyes have seen, my ears have heard, and my mouth is ready to testify to the future of this youth generations, including me. Oh, sorry, I am still a youth. Something baffled me. I'm going to try not to be too emotional because when I watched certain things on TikTok, it's just not normal. Especially when they have this like challenge. There are certain times. Why I didn't talk about this is because I really didn't care. I didn't think that, like, it's not part of my niche. Like, I talk about anything that will encourage us, anything that I feel like you can learn from my story. I'm not even perfect and I'm still growing and I'm still learning. Like, let 2021 be done and let me, like, by the time I give you like a boom, you'll be surprised. And every time I'm experiencing some layers of myself. I'm learning and understanding certain layers to me as an Ifeoluwa. But on TikTok, I have seen stuff. I was like, if we're doing this now, I am scared for my children generation, like the children that I'm going to give birth to. I am scared for their generation to come, because it's not normal. Like, I'm not even saying there are certain things that I don't agree with our parents' generation. I am with you. I don't even agree with certain things. However, not to the extent, and I kid you not, this is not to the extent of me now going way and beyond and doing something to could make sense. So there's this thing called challenge, Hallelujah challenge, like the Natalie Bassey one. There's Busted challenge, that one. There will always be, there's always a challenge, like that they will create. In momentum and called create it, but somebody will create it, and then everybody will try and mimic it, which is not wrong. But are we even thinking about the impact of these challenges, or this challenge that we're doing? Because I'm only going to specify on two particular ones that I saw on TikTok. The bust it challenge, bust it challenge seems okay. Honestly, that ends why I didn't even talk about this. To me, it was grand until it's not being grand. Like until it's not being normal. And I'll tell you what I meant by it. I've been seeing videos like, oh, it's a transition. Like you literally you can be ratchet right now. When I say ratchet, like not ratchet, like you may not have your makeup done or whatever, and then you can just say bust it, and then you will transition into your makeup being done, you this fly lady, bossy chick or whatever. I love the challenge, but I can't do the challenge because me, I don't even understand the whole transitioning shenanigans. But I love it. I watch it. Some would do you being pregnant now, and then it's like bust it, and then it's like you're carrying your baby. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But uncles and aunties, mummies and daddies, I went on TikTok one day, and my eyes caught something. And that's one thing that bugs me about TikTok. Like I thought the content I'm meant to be getting on my For You page are the things that I'm watching. Like I watch anything to do with Christian shenanigans. I feel like even Sundays they will rush things onto my For You page because they know that I'm always active on Sundays. I always do reels for Instagram, then I'll do something on TikTok or whatever. I'll post the scripture one way or another. However, this particular time when I saw a particular busted challenge, that's when I know that no, I hear your mom. Something is wrong somewhere, and I don't understand it. I won't say I understand it. The essence of why I'm talking is that after watching that particular bust it challenge, I'm not even going to say the name because I'm not here to patronize. I don't even want people watching it. Guys, it doesn't make sense. Let me just describe it to you. It's to the extent of um I don't want YouTube to I don't know what you can say on YouTube and not say. But imagine not wearing nothing. Like imagine your kid, your child, a youth doing a busted challenge and they wore nothing. And then you tell me, you are telling me that is a challenge. At the expense of what? Like say people made a comment and it's like, oh, to gain followers, to do whatever. I don't even know. Even if you want to gain followers and stuff, is it worth it? That at the expense of everything, like at the expense of your life, you go on ahead and just do a certain posted challenge. Post it on national websites that anybody can see and Google you, and you think it's okay. Yo, I'm not perfect. You're like I have my own flaws and my own shenanigans. But one thing is my business won't be out there for people to hear me to know. It won't be. That I saw that long time ago and I feel like it was a mistake because and then you don't see something and you can't resist. I don't know what the parent of the woman or that lady, I said woman, that girl, a girl. I kid you not, this girl won't be 27. She's not 27. She's not even in her mid 20s. But she busted and she has done well in her life. Yes, she gained the followers. Yes, she's a national talk right now. But is it worth it? Please just bear with me because it seems like I'm talking too much. But where I'm going is I need our parents to watch. I said one thing to myself. At this point in time in my life, I know that my parents and Nigerian parents or whatever you are, I know that some of them they are not an advocate of you becoming a best friend to your children. I'm opposite. I definitely believe that you being best friend with them lets you on the inside. The question I have for our parents right now is that how often do you follow your kids on social media? How often do you be like make comments on something that they posted so that they know that you're actually there? And I'm not saying go attack them because see, attacking only work. Nothing you say. And I even have learned it from my siblings because they already have that Nigerian mentality as, oh, that's my Nigerian parent. Before you even speak, mom and dad. No, daddies and mommies, aunties and uncles out there. Keto sorrow. We already think 10 times ahead of you guys. I kid you not. I have siblings, and when I tell you the struggle sometimes is real. Because you have to find a middle ground of how to talk. The good thing, like when you look at the Adeyemo family, I feel like what make it work, and I'm not saying we're perfect, we struggle every time, but what makes it work is that my parents withdraw. They had to, because I think they realized that, oh, I won't get you when you listen. And sometimes they don't even listen to us. My parents withdraw, and then we came in. Like my my sibling, like Tife or Yemi could do something at home, and my parents will not say a word. It's like Ife, Ayo, Ben, Elodi Okwenwe. And I tell you not, I kid you not, sometimes even from myself and Benny and AY's perspective, them listening, it takes gazillion talk. You will talk, you will tire, you will waste your saliva. But the whole point is that you want to ensure that they can understand from your perspective. It's tough. And those are the generation now. And generation now can actually go on social media, do a stupid bust it challenge to go make sense. I'm actually gonna leave the bust it challenge just for a sec. Then you think Mama okay, you think it's done. They now decided to do silhouette challenge. I don't know if I'm saying silhouette, or whatever. I don't care what it's called. That's another challenge that I don't think I'm ever going to understand. Me, I don't think nearly a year me, I'm never going to understand the silhouette challenge. Especially if you decide not to wear anything. Can you make sense to me? Why won't you wear something? Do the silhouette challenge and wear something. Like I said, the bust it challenge, people have done it. I've watched it. I didn't get to do it myself, but you can do it. You can do a transition, do whatever. But wear clothes. Wear something. It's just at the expense of war. I don't know. Is it fame? What exactly are we chasing after? Maybe that's the question. What exactly are you and I chasing after? What exactly are your end goal here? Because I want to do stuff on this earth that will make an impact. Now, your impact can be good or your impact can be bad. But me, I want my impact to be good. I want generation to be able to look at me for, even if it's one person, that's my prayer to God. Even if I will walk through one person's life and they can literally say, Omoyishinka, then I'm done. But I would not put myself in a position where I would become a mother in the future, or where I would look back on something that I do and then be like, why? What was I thinking? And a lot of us actually look back on things that we do and we actually say to ourselves, what in the name of God were we thinking? And those are even minor stuff. I'm saying the silhouette challenge, now people have done it. You did it. It went all red and everything. Nobody can see you, that you're not wearing anything. But at the end of the day, people are now figuring out how to remove the lightning thing, so that the lightning can actually bring out whether it's your bra that you're wearing or whatever. I am urging it. It can be an unpopular opinion, but I fear for the next generation. I fear for the generation to come. I fear for the generation that the children that we're going to give birth to will meet. Because you know what is destructive right now? Is the pressure that is out there. And the pressure is tough. If the pressure can get to somebody like me, because yes, I will not lie, sometimes you feel the pressure of like you want to belong. If the pressure can come to somebody like that you know that is strong, how much more you? Hence why I'm urging, if the African community, the Nigerian community, sorry, I don't want to quote Africans, the Nigerian community can change their mindset as to how we're raising our kids these days. You don't want to be your children's enemy. You want to be your children's best friend. Because that's when you actually get to know the full story of who they are. kid you, I want my girl to come to me and be like, mommy, I like a guy in school. I'm crushing on this guy. I'm doing whatever. Let's talk. Voila. You are crushing. It's good to crush. There's nothing wrong now. Show me the picture. I fancy him too. I'm cute. I know that you guys want your respect, and I know that you don't want boundaries being stepped on. No boundaries is going to be stepped on if we can maintain the respect, but at the same time, be the best friend to your children. Be your companion, be that most person that the people that will go to. Imagine me saying to your challenge and I just feel like, mom, I really want to do this. Mom, did you actually watch it? And did you say, like, is it necessary for me to do it? Do it. Or is like, baby, if you want to do it, can you please just make sure you're wearing a coat? Or let me actually be the one to shoot it for you. Check it. I am urging and begging. I don't even know if what I said makes sense, or if I put it all together. Like I said, I didn't plan this. I was literally doing my makeup for the video for today, which is probably going to be how whatever I decided to edit it. And then I was like, no, let me talk about the silhouette challenge that is going on. It's real. The pressure of social media on children these days is real. And people make it through social media, don't get me wrong. But don't make it at the expense of something that will make sense. Make it like, do well for yourself. Build your followers, do whatever. I don't care. I want us all to make it. Like my mom always says something, Tim, if I'm not holding you down, trust me, my life will be better too. Unless I'm literally, if I decided to stand next to a door and say no, auntie, you will not go. We will both not go anywhere because I'm minding you. If I'm minding you, I can't go. I can't move forward. So we will all be successful. But your journey to that success, you need to think about it. That's why I'm calling all the youth. Sometimes I have a little bit of Nigerian in me. Not sometimes, a lot of time. Even the way I spoke today, I just feel like I really want to get it out to you guys that I am worried for the generation. I'm worried for the youth. I am worried for the generation to come. I am worried for the children that I'm going to give birth to. I am praying every day that God give me the strength to actually raise them in your ways. Like, I'm not talking about normal dressing because I don't care. I'm not one of those people that is fussy. Like, wear your tank top if you want to wear your tank top. When you wear your mini skirt if you want to wear your mini skirt. No, I don't understand the parents anyway and their shenanigans with mini skirt and tank top. Please wear anything you want to wear. Well, let it be reasonable now because I feel like let it be reasonable. Don't expose your body is a temple for God. You don't need to expose a tiny bit of cleavage here and there. Yes, yeah, it's okay. Sure, a tiny bit of cleavage, but not everything out there. No, it's okay. Mom, dad, aunties and uncles, it's okay. Let them wear it. They want to pierce their hairs, let them pierce it. If you don't let them, they will do it behind your back. I am urging you parents, please be cool. Ngwano, please, let's do it. Let's reassess our training process, because our training process now that you're using for us now can it work. That's for the olden days. Right now, and let's see, upgrade. You know they always say upgrade. Let's upgrade our training process. I hope these words they speak to one or two people. That is all I wanted to share with you guys today. There's really not much than for us to reassess how we train the children, and for we that we youth and teenagers, let's also reassess our ways and how we're going about the world of social media, because social media is always going to be there. Your story is always going to be there. So you really want to make a record for yourself, positive one. Yeah, I am your girl, you are mine. Remember, God loves you.